Yeah. Yes. Maybe. Yeah. No. Maybe. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. Decimate those fucking robobozos.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another week. It is a Monday, I'm pretty sure. At this point in the story, all I really know for certain is that we're here. You're here. Nemo's here. Citizen Sleeve is here. Perrin is here. Who else is here? I moved the channels around on the Discord to make it a little easier when I'm doing stuff over here when we're live. And it's nice. Akko's here. Good to see you, my friend. It's always a treat. Akko, or Mine, is he's a good friend. And he and I have had many adventures. Many musical adventures. You know, one day I'm gonna share something with you guys. And Akko knows what it is. And he's not the only one. Not the only one in the TRICOM that knows what I'm referencing. And I can't wait for that day. Because, honestly, I feel like to anyone who enjoyed the video that Raid put together with that song, the Christmas song, that was Akko's idea. he had the idea. He thought, hey, why don't we do this? For no reason, for no specific purpose, but just to do it. And that was so easy to say yes to. There's no pressure, hardly any obligation. And it was just fun. It was just a fun thing, one of the funnest things ever. And just the experience on its own was enough for it to be of value. And here we are, all these years later, and Raid uploaded that video, and it's got me all kind of excited again. And a big part of it has been the positive feedback from you guys, and just thinking about how much fun it was to put all that together. We did that in such a short period of time. We were going to do a different song, and we spent most of the time kind of spinning our wheels with a different song. And then when we changed direction, everything just fell together so fast. And we had a deadline. That was really important. We had to get this Christmas song out by that holiday. And if we missed it, then it would kind of just seem useless. And we didn't miss it. And it was, it served its purpose. But one of the things that I like so much about that video in particular is that I remember making it, and like when we made that, we weren't doing any of this stuff, and it wasn't for an audience necessarily. It wasn't for an audience at all. I mean, it was for us as an audience, but it wasn't with the intention of social media and stuff like that. And I always feel like it's good to stop and reflect in these kinds of moments, because I remember being a kid, and the most fun that I could have for a certain period of time, in my childhood, the most fun that I could possibly have was with a friend and a video camera outside. And the possibilities were limitless. We had so much fun making videos and making movies. I mean, they were movies to us. We had parts that we would rehearse. We had these whole fight scenes. We would rehearse. We would record like sound effects on this little pocket recorder, and then we would place it next to the camera so that as the camera recorded, it would record the sound effects that were being played in real time on the little recorder. And we had to time it right, and the timing was always off, but that was literally what made it funny. And we knew going into that stuff, all right, this is going to go wrong, and we kind of set ourselves up for things to go wrong, because that would just make it more entertaining when we watched it later on. It's such a different place that stuff comes from. And it's such a different motivation, because there's decisions that you make even as a kid that you would not make if you knew that your whole class was going to watch this video. Are you kidding me? If that was even a possibility of other kids, peers, friends, girls that I might like watching one of these videos of me and my friend goofing around, oh my God, that would be the most embarrassing thing. I mean, at this point, I would love to have those, and I would share them with all of you, because I think it's wonderful, and it's a good time, and it's a good creative place to be making stuff out of. And when I think about myself and my creative journey, like, that was the most pure place. I wasn't even thinking, oh, all right, it's time to be creative. I wasn't thinking about an audience or about the people that were going to watch it, if they were going to laugh. Oh, I hope they'll like this. It wasn't about them. It was purely about us. I hope that we will like this. What do we do to make ourselves like this more? We were the audience, and we knew what we liked and what we thought was funny and what would make us laugh. And it was always kind of like we were into sport type of things, not sports with like balls and stuff, but like active things. Well, he was really into sports with balls. I was into sports with wheels. And so between the two of us, balls and wheels, we got around and we had a good time. And we made a lot of great videos. And along the line, you know, you fall out of touch with people, you lose numbers, you lose coordinates, you find yourself on a foreign planet. I don't even know. That's neither here nor there. The point is, things change at a certain point, and you start thinking about the audience. Because at a certain point, someone's gonna see one of these videos. And when they see it, they're gonna say, hey, that's really good. And you're gonna feel something inside. Whoa, what is this? What is this feeling? Yes. This is good. This feels very good. And the more that people tell you that it's good, the more that you realize that, hey, that does things inside that makes me feel good. I mean, making the thing, that made me feel good. But getting praise, well, that makes me feel even better. And along the lines, you start forgetting why you started. You start forgetting why you grabbed the camera, because the intention now is what people would like. And it gets to a point where you start taking it seriously. You're taking notes, but the notes are not clever ideas. They're pop culture references. They're search queries. They're terms that you know people are looking for. And what happens to like the real creative self? It's not that you can't be creative while pursuing a specific agenda or something. You can use your creativity. That's the thing with creativity, is it's always there. You're always using it. You're always being creative. It's just a matter of that particular perspective. And I've spent a lot of time not thinking about that perspective and sort of forgetting about it, forgetting about that, even that thought of what is going to make me laugh, what is going to make me get goosebumps. You know, like in the last few years, I've kind of gotten back to that place with music where I'm not thinking about, well, what am I making? What am I working on? You know, it's more like, what is the vibe? And the only reason it sounds like it sounds is just because that's just what it sounds like right now. Like the actual reasons are all, they're kind of boring and specific. I mean, honestly, my music would have a whole bunch of guitar in it if I didn't feel uninspired with a guitar in my hands. And I don't know what that is. And there used to be a time when I would just power through that kind of thing. I've learned what's most compatible for me is to find another route, another conduit to release that energy and not sit at that point of frustration and try and break through it. I am not a break through it kind of person. I just don't break through it. So if I get to a roadblock, I have to put all of my effort into getting around the roadblock, not pushing through it, because I could push for years. you know, and I'm just not the strong type to break it down. I gotta either find a way around or burrow underneath. And that's where the creativity comes from. And, you know, specifically with music, you know, like I said earlier, it might be from that video, but I've been pulling out the guitar and plugging it in, and part of the problem is I have this XFX3, which is a really high-end, you know, processor. It's a much better piece of equipment than a guitar player like myself deserves, but I got it for other people, so that when other people were here playing, there would be no issues for them. They would have the best, you know, best thing that they could work with when they're over, and want it to sound good and all that kind of stuff. And it costs a fortune, an absolute fortune, and I don't use it. And I constantly look over there, and it's this, on the one hand, I'm feeling like, oh man, I need to sell that thing. I gotta sell that thing before they come out with the new one, and then the price is gonna drop. But on the other hand, I feel the same amount of guilt. Like, you have that, you have a guitar right there, you need to just be good enough to deserve it, you know? And that's what I want to lean into. That's the narrative that I would like to see, you know, play out. But it's just not realistic in the grand scheme of things. So I think what is going to end up happening is I'm just going to keep it. And I'm going to dabble. And the wind is going to blow, and the seasons are going to change, and all of a sudden, without reason, sounds are going to be different, and my fingers are not going to feel compatible on the keyboard. They're going to feel off and weird, and it's not going to sound good, and I'm going to hate all of it. Literally hate all of it. It's so weird, because it's never like, hey, here's all of my choices. What would I like to pick? You know, something orchestral perhaps, or maybe something from the synth library. And it's never that. It's always like garbage, trash, horrible. I hate this. Okay, oh, that's good. And then I pick that one. It's always how it is. And I wish it could come to some point eventually where it could be a little more, I don't know. I would like music to get to a point where it's just completely free form, and where there's some sort of workflow with just a tremendous amount of RAM where I can just store all of my sample libraries and all of my plugins in a buffer and just play whatever, literally whatever it is that comes to mind, have access to it and play it. Guitar or piano or whatever sort of instrument. But the most important part for me is to not get frustrated in the process, and to understand that it's a progression. The whole thing is a progression. And what does that even mean? It's a progression. Well, what it means is, look at a song. A song is a progression. Now imagine, you don't have to be a musician to understand this, but even just a music listener, imagine there's certain songs and your favorite part is the chorus, or your favorite part is the second verse, or the bridge. Near the end of the song, it's your favorite part, and the whole time you're looking forward to that part. Even though that's your favorite part, and even though it might be a song where that's literally objectively the best part of the song, if you were to just clip out the whole song and just have that, you would listen to it, and in 15 seconds it would be over, and maybe you'd put it on repeat, but you take something good like that and you loop it, and all of a sudden it's repetitive and it's boring and it's predictable, and it lost all sense of uniqueness or value. So it's the progression. The favorite part is coming, you know, the exciting transition maybe, or the key change, the breakdown. It's coming, and you can be pumped for it and you can be prepared for it, but you don't want to jump too soon because it's all part of the progression. Wow. I honestly, like, I truly feel, at least for me, and in this point, the most important thing is just to not stop, because it's kind of like the last thing, you know, and especially with this particular project, it's sort of the last, like sometimes things just don't come together until literally the last until after it's live, you know, until 15 minutes after it's live, things are not together, like, you know, and not just this, but like things in life are not stable yet, and then it's like throwing the thumbnail together, and the whole thing with the workflow, right? The tri-viz, and the whole thing is designed to be a I don't want to get into all that, but the point is that where I am creatively right now, it's not about releases, it's not about products, it's about the creative process. It's about the process, you know, and it's about getting a hold of that process and getting a hold of a workflow that really accommodates me, and accommodates in a really broad, there's a lot that it has to accommodate. There's a tremendous amount of accommodation to be made, and Raid helps with it most of the time, but he also takes a lot of time away. But I enjoy it because this whole thing feels like a hey, Dr. Ravenholm, it's good to see you. Happy New Week. I can say, I mean, I've been here since 2006. That's when the mission happened and I broke my PBS. Haha, I know. Shut up, Raid. But this has been, I don't know, for a few years. And the whole time it's felt like I don't know. It's complicated because the feelings are so good. And I think most of it is like a sense of gratitude, but then kind of like a sense of guilt at the same time. You know, it's like guiltitude. And it's not guilt like in the sense that like it's uncontrollable, like oppressive. It's not like oppressive guilt. It's not like that. It's just like, I don't know, an awareness that it's complicated. I think that's kind of what it comes down to. There's some guys in Discovery who I should probably clarify. In the Discovery Department, in the TRICOM, if you're new, I still work in the Discovery Department for the Terrestrial Reconnaissance and Intervention Force. And I was on a mission, things went bad, and I got stuck here, and then wallowed in self-pity for a couple of years, and then started to get my act together, and then built a TRICOM. Well, the TRICOM, it's a different TRICOM than what the TRICOM is now. We converted it and stole the name. But the TRICOM was a device I made to continue my work. So for a couple of years, I wasn't communicating with my team at all. And then I started communicating again and started working again and kind of doing what I'm doing now, but a little bit more organized, you know, and with a lot more spreadsheets involved and stuff like that. So we still work together. We work every day. I mean, not now, but like, you know, at the time. And they would always tease me that that I wasn't really working, you know. And part of it was because of the stuff that I would work on was kind of like artistic, creative stuff. And so when I would put together my part in the planetary profile, it would include stuff about art and, you know, not like fine art, you know, like the genre of art, but like all of this stuff that we're into, right? I guess culture in a sense, not specifically, like there are specific people for that, but essentially like all of this. And that's why I'm doing it this way, is because it's what I'm familiar with. But I kind of already got teased because of that. Like I wasn't down here learning about medical advancements, you know. I wasn't down here doing complex engineering or solving gravitational polarity issues. I was down here learning about video games and steam controllers and synthesizers and movies. So naturally, you know, some of the more important guys in the team they'd give us a hard time. And what was funny was, ever since I've been down here, it's gotten way worse. And I don't blame them necessarily, because I don't know, I'm an easy target. And so I made a video once to show them, and it was actually an accident. Like, or it was meant to look like an accident, that they were going to stumble on this video that was in my Z drive. We have like a map. At the time, we had like a mapped network drive essentially, and it was the Z drive, but everyone had access to everyone else's Z drive. It was like your public share drive or whatever. So I had this video in the Z drive, and I kind of placed it there so they would find it. And it was just like video of me goofing around. I was setting up some camera stuff and getting test shots, you know, like testing out lighting, you know, setups. And in the process, I got a whole bunch of footage, and I put together this goofy video to some music and stuff. And the point was for them to find it, and some of those guys to just like, you know, be like, see, we were right. All he does is like goof around playing with toys and stuff. And so you guys, some of you guys probably even remember. I don't know if it's still, I'm not sure. Raid made a bunch of stuff private at some point on the YouTube channel, but it still might be in Captain's Log or one of the Discord channels. I'm not sure, but like it's that video of me like goofing around, you know. But I would make videos like that and then put them in that folder. I don't know what made me think about that, but it was funny. And then they were like, "See, we were right," and I was like, "No, I was just joking." And then they didn't believe me. They were like, "No, you're just saying." I was like, "No, I literally made that as a joke for you guys to find." And they're like, "No, there's no way." I don't see how they wouldn't. Like, we do that for a living. I don't know. I miss those guys. Oh, the frog almost jumped out. So, it's been... Well, shoot, how long has it been since we've been cut off? So, we were transmitting regularly, daily. And, off planet, we weren't using YouTube. We weren't, it wasn't a terrestrial broadcast. And eventually, we thought, hey, some of this stuff might be valuable. And, and I don't know, it might be a way to put some food on the table. Because naturally, I only had enough credits, currency, to last. It's like 6 weeks or something. So we thought about different things, and eventually, oh my god, wow. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, wow. Look at that. Good times. I don't even know what I was talking about. Raid, was it important?
No.
All right. Should we move on?
Yeah.
Okay. So before we start playing the game that we're going to play today, there's a fun little story about that game. Sarcastic Warlock asked me during a show if I had heard of the game BPM. And I said, I have heard of it, but I wasn't going to get it because I thought it looked super ugly. Really, really ugly. And I kind of poo-pooed the game pretty strongly. Well, he bought it for me. So, I'm going to check it out. I'm going to have an open mind because he said it's really fun. And if he said it's really fun, I believe him. So I'm going to check it out. And maybe I won't like it. Maybe it will. But here's what I'm thinking, okay? Just so you know where I'm thinking. I'm trying to have an open mind, but here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that I'm going to enjoy the gameplay, but the visuals are going to ruin it for me. That's not what I want to happen. What I want to happen is say, I was wrong, and this is so good, and everything that I wanted it to be, and all of that. That's what I want to happen. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm excited, and I'm going to play that. We're going to play that. We're going to check it out. So, and the whole thing with that game is you shoot and you do your stuff to the beat of the music, which is essentially what we do, right? When we play what's it called? When we play RoboQuest. Oh no. You bought it, and he bought it for me before I started shitting on it. And then that must have been awkward. Damn it. Sorry. I'll be more open-minded next time. Wipe. Yeah. All right. Now, before we do that, though, we're going to look at something else, because a couple of people, well, actually a lot of people have asked me about this, and I figure we would check it out. People wanted me to check it out, so we're going to check it out. And what it is Aim Lab. A lot of people, when the Steam controller comes up and the gyro and stuff, they ask me, "Hey, what about Aim Lab? What's your score on Aim Lab? How fast are you? Do you use it?" I don't know, man. The way I feel about these is that you will get better. I mean, if you do whatever you're going to do, and you're going to get better. You keep doing it, you're going to get better. And you play an aim trainer, you're going to get better the more you play the aim trainer. And you're going to get better at the aim trainer. I don't know. I have not been convinced through my experiences thus far that it translates to a game unless that game has targets in similar positions, at similar cycles, at similar speeds to the aim trainer. Because everything you're doing in an aim trainer is very specific. So we're going to see what happens. And I'm going to do some of these. The one that people ask is the grid shot. So we're going to do it, and we're going to see what happens. Oh, yeah, good point, Nemo. You know what? Normally, Raid wants me to do it after, but I say we do it before, because then people can join in the TRICOM live chat if they're available. Yeah, that's definitely better. All right, let me look at my notes here. And I think we only have... Yes. We have one new member who is an old member, who is a new member, now officially inducted. Critical composer, Brian, my friend, welcome. He has a channel that is really good. And I was just on it today discovering new music. So thank you for that. He has great taste in music, and he has a YouTube channel where he listens to, I don't think it's just metal, but what I've experienced so far is mostly metal, and he does reactions and reviews, but he's very thoughtful and he's very articulate. I really enjoy the videos. So welcome, Critical. Welcome back, and welcome, and welcome. And yeah, if you're around, feel free to jump into the live chat. No obligation. If you're watching, hope you're doing well wherever you are. We have other members who have joined but have not completed their onboarding. They have not posted their introduction. Hopefully, next week will be the week that we induct more. But that's all for today. There's something about seeing Andrew WK wave that always makes me feel like welcome, you know? It's like, you see that guy in the doorway at a party, and it's like, all right, I don't know anybody here, but hey, Andrew WK's here waving at me. So it's going to be a good night. In the story that I made up, as well as tonight. Okay, here we go. We're gonna play some grid shot. I don't know what a good score is, and I don't know what a bad score is. I don't have a whole lot of, I don't hold a tremendous amount of value for these. I don't know if they're good, if they're bad. So my attitude towards it is a little neutral. Let's go. Maybe we'll do like 5, and then we'll take the best score from 5, and then that'll be the best score ever. All right, let's see. We got to shoot these balls, and as we shoot them, they disappear and then they move around. We're going to keep shooting them. They're going to keep disappearing. We're just going to keep shooting. We're using just the gyro. We're not really going to put our thumb on the touchpad at all. Not even once. No, not even once. I don't even want to have to click the gyro down to reset my hands. So I'm really not going to do that. And now this is not the first time that I've done this. I played this earlier, and I've reset my scores because they're all jacked up, because I was messing with the Steam controller the whole time, and while it's running, you know, my clock's saying I'm not paying attention to this. I'm paying attention to the Steam controller, not the score. And I don't want anyone to see scores that are misrepresentative. So we're going to do this now from the beginning with a clean profile, and we're going to do 5 of these. And I haven't used my Steam controller in hours, and I probably should have warmed up first. But alas, here we are. And here we go. Without further ado, aim lab. I'm gonna go for precision, okay? Not speed. Precision first. The important thing is to not miss. We missed. All right. There it is. Number 1. My score is 47.7737793770%. My accuracy is 96.0%. My time to kill is 392.0%. I don't know what all the numbers mean, but that is what they are. Insights. Strengths. Boom headshot. Sniper alert. You are incredibly precise with your aim. As indicated by your high precision score, you have the ability to consistently land headshots in your game of choice, if you choose to focus on doing so. Oh, well, hello. It's me, Ryker. I'm the sniper, apparently. Flick Master. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just putting on my other hat. Flick Master. Congratulations. Compared to the rest of the population, you are incredibly accurate making flick movements to targets. This allows you to perform very well with slow rate of fire weapons. All right. Weaknesses. Upper screen weakness. You are better at eliminating targets below your cursor than above. We can fix that. Play more AI training, which will account for this bias automatically, or create your own custom task that presents targets only above the cursor. Nice. All right. Well, look, I'm not going to say that this is not valuable insight. I'm not going to say that I'm not incredibly precise, that I'm not an amazing gyro sniper, that I'm not a flick master. But it's not true, okay? It's just not true. I performed well at that task because I tuned my gyro for that task. I mean, that's the thing. And that's why you can't take one config and bring it over to every single game that you play, because you're just going to have a bad time. Now look, if I take my config, look at this config, okay? Now I pulled this from RoboQuest. And now look, medium acceleration, and look at the sensitivity. If you've been following along, you know this is unusual. I have never used medium acceleration. Ever. I've only used high and off. Why am I using medium? And why am I pulling the sensitivity up? This is not a standard config. This is not what I would normally do. This is not what I would do in Warzone. You know, this would get me killed in Warzone. My score would be worse in Warzone. Some people would look at this and think, oh, well, based on that game, you'd be a great sniper. No, that's not what makes you a great sniper, because in Warzone, that's not how you play Warzone. You don't play Warzone like this. Boom, 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 moving within a grid in a certain spot, within a certain trajectory, in a predictable area on your screen. You know what I mean? Like, what game is like that? It is so not, because here's the thing. Moving like this and pulling the trigger at the right time as you're moving your controller is very different than searching for your target by moving and then aiming. There's a lot of corrections that happen when you're searching and then you're aiming. And that correction, scanning to the left and then correcting by moving to the right, not knowing where now, and I'm not saying that you can't create scenarios in these games that emulate those scenarios, you know, and absolutely, maybe there's ways of playing these where you really get detailed with the playlist and the custom settings and the different types of game modes and all that. But it just, I've spent maybe less time in this one, but I've spent a lot of time in these kinds of things. And then I jump into Overwatch and I get destroyed. And then I jump into Warzone and I get destroyed. And it's not until I start tweaking my config for that game. And the problem with this kind of thing is, for a mind like mine, I will do this until I get perfect score. And like in terms of precision, right? My speed will probably always be less than a mouse player with very high sensitivity or acceleration, just from the sheer physics of it. Using a gyro tuned the way I have it tuned. You can be fast. I'm faster than I thought that I would be. Like over the years when I first started using it, I've gotten much faster. But at the same time, I mean, I do think ultimately there's a higher ceiling for that speed, you know, on a mouse with very high sensitivity and acceleration, if you're good with that. But I mean, that's what we're talking about, is we're talking about those high level, not that I'm at that high level at all, but the point is if a person like me plays something like this and gets a really good score, it will ingrain into my mind that this config, that this setting, this setup, this sensitivity option, this acceleration option setting is the best. Because when I change it, I get a worse score in the aim trainer. You see how this is dangerous? Because then you start chasing this aim trainer standard, which is just not accurate to reality. And you're playing a game where you often have to turn around. because maybe it's like a game like Warzone where you often run to a wall, but there's a loot box there. So you are very often running into walls and having to turn around in a game like Warzone. And in Warzone, another thing is you're often going into rooms and into closets, and you're having to go into the room and you're having to turn around. A game like Overwatch, no, not really at all. You could pretty much play Overwatch without ever, running into a wall or ever needing to do that. You can, it's a very different experience, and you're going to change your sensitivity based on which game you're playing. But if you're bringing your sensitivity from your aim trainer into both games, you're going to have a bad time in both games. And I think a lot of people struggle with this, and a lot of people that I've talked to personally about these aim trainers, that's kind of where they have this hang up. And they feel like, well, no, because I get the best score here, and that means that this is going to, be the best thing for that, but I'm having problems. And if you're having problems, then it ain't working. Just try something else. Save your config, save it as it is, and try something extreme. Do something really crazy, not because you're going to like it, but because by trying something really extreme, it's going to make your brain think outside the box. It's going to force your brain to start thinking differently, because it's not doing what it's used to do. So that's kind of a whole thing that I wasn't necessarily gonna talk about, but there was another comment that Ray told me about. I'm assuming it was from YouTube, and someone asked about this. So I spent too much time talking about it. We don't have time to go through the 5 different things. I'm gonna have to live with what we got. So for anyone, oh, you know what? You can't even see the whole thing. For anyone that's been curious or that is curious, there you go. That's my thing for the grid shot. Maybe we'll come back to this sometime, and we'll go through more. We'll do like 5 of these, and then we'll do 5 of, whatever the other modes are and stuff. And I don't know, maybe I'll come around to it, maybe this will actually help me this time. Maybe I was doing it wrong before. I'm open-minded. It's definitely fun. That's a whole nother topic for discussion. This is the kind of thing that really appeals to me, because I can do this for hours on end. I can get lost in the zone, man, with this kind of thing. And I could really be a time sink. So I'm not opposed to playing these things. I don't know if it's really all that valuable. All right, we're gonna play BPM. I have a very different well, I guess it's really not that different. I've got another config going on for this game. So this is sort of based on, I think this is based on that RoboQuest config. I think it is. Yeah, I think you could change the noises, Nemo. I should mention that. You can configure everything, it seems, in that aim trainer game. So I'm pretty sure you can change the sound effects. You can change the gun sounds. I haven't changed any of that stuff, but I'm sure you can, because I've seen clips of people's and they look totally different than mine. So I think there's a lot of customization. This is a standard thing. Now, all right, here's how this kind of relates to the aim trainer and why I wanted to bring both of these two things together, is because I'm taking my results. This is part of that whole aim trainer idea. I'm taking my results from that, and I came in here for this game and I raised the sensitivity higher than I have it normally. I usually have it down here and I have acceleration set to high. This time around I've lowered acceleration to medium, which again I don't normally do, and I've raised the sensitivity. That kind of evens itself out a little bit, but it does adjust the sensitivity curve. And in the past, anything but high acceleration or off bothered me. But when I was using that aim trainer, I was tweaking one setting at a time, little by little, until I was getting the best performance. And again, there's a whole way to play when you're really trying to find what you do intuitively, and we'll probably talk about that another time. And the aim trainer is a good thing for learning how to use your gyro. You know, like there's probably a lot of value in training your Steam controller familiarity. You know, maybe not necessarily your skill, but your familiarity with, you know, things. I don't know. But this config is going to use some of these changes, and we're going to see how it goes. I don't necessarily think that these are going to make that big of a difference because, like I said, it kind of does even itself out by raising that sensitivity and lowering the acceleration. But it does make a difference. And right touchpad is nothing special. Everything else is kind of normal. I don't have all the buttons and stuff set up. I just jumped in and tested movement and stuff, but I think there's abilities, and I don't have those mapped. So if those are number keys, those are going to be on my joystick at the moment, and we'll probably tweak that later. All right, we're going to start a new run. I don't know, what should I do? Easy or hard? I'm going to do easy because I'm a big baby right now. We'll come back, we'll do hard later. Hey, Critical, my man. Good to see you, dude. Good to see you. All right, let's see how this goes. All right, so when we played RoboQuest, you know, I like, you know, when I can, playing on beat of the game, you know, because the music is so good in that game and the gun sounds are so good. So I like firing, you know, like to the beat. And this game is all about doing that. So if we look in the settings, under game settings, there's crosshair settings so that you can see your cursor, like the beat. I kind of don't like that. So I want to have no rhythm because it's kind of annoying to me. I may regret that, but rhythm detection, I want it on strict. Auto rhythm. Auto rhythm disables score multiplier, but it helps for those who struggle with rhythm. I don't think I struggle with rhythm. All right, let's see how this goes. Strict rhythm detection, no rhythm crosshair. Probably a bad idea, but I'm pretty good at making those. Okay, and you dash with left touchpad click. I like the sounds. I hate it that it tells me I'm too far. Too far. I'm shooting him. Don't give me a gun that doesn't shoot bullets if it's gotta shoot a guy. Hey. and salad dressing. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. What does this do? Oh, bad guys. Oh, shoot. Defeated by Fly. Ah, screw that guy. Let's do it again. Uh-oh. He looks upset. Oh, shoot. What? Oh, I think I have to, like, time it to when he does that thing. I got to dodge. Okay. All right, how do we get back to that guy? Where is he? Oh, look it. He's a happy dude. Hey, what's up, dude? Not much. Right on. HP. HP. Sure. Why not? All right. That's going to be my button for items. go. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's fun. Okay, it's exactly what I thought. Personally, I would rather be black and white, you know? And it's like, it's that high contrast, almost, it's like so, I don't know. Oh, look at that. So that's how you get like upgrades and stuff. All right, come on. What? All right, I gotta dance with him. I gotta let him do his thing. I gotta take my time. The look is sort of like it almost makes it look like it's out of a Virtual Boy. It's almost like to that level. Oh, the library. Oh, we can't go in the library yet. We need to find more keys. Hey, dude. It's you again. How's it going? All right. See you around. Love that guy. All right, dude. I've had enough of you. What? Jump to dodge floor attacks. Was that tip related to that? I need to start watching him for when he's going to do that thing and then jump, eh? Is that what it's saying? All right. Hey, look at those little guys. They're adorable. What do they do? I just gave you money? I'll give you my money. I don't care. You're cute. Look at you. What is this? What is going on? What does that mean? What are we doing? I don't know what's going on. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Those guys. I don't know what's going on. Oh, damage up. Nice. All right, that's probably like the big bad. Let's go this way. Maybe there's like upgrades. Precision up? What does that mean? Am I more precise now? Can't open it. I don't know what is the thing for me to be like. messing with. All right, dude. Wish me luck. I do not have enough health. I'm woefully ill-prepared. Sort of just want to see what he's doing. No! All right, so he does that thing, and you got to stay on the other side of it. Yeah, critical. I know. I was confused as well. And they both sort of have like this reddish look to them. All right, wait, we still can't, yeah, we can't. Got a key. Hey, a hat. Oh, we got someone's hat. Oh, this is great news. What is this? Oh, we can't be in here. This is hurting us. That's not good. There's quite a bit that I don't understand. This game does not like telling you about things. It's okay. I'm going to die. What? I do not understand. It must be one of those things where it gives you the gold, but it takes like 15% of your health or something. And I don't have enough health, so I died. Damn it. Look at that. Whatever it is, we can't get to it. Power shot glove. Shots penetrate walls and enemies. Hey, that's cool. I'll take it. No keys. Oh, health. All right. That's good. We should fight the bad guy when we have a lot of health. That'll show him. Oh, hey, what's up, dude? Long time no see. Oh, is that a new move? No? Well, looks good. Very fresh. Keep it up. All right, see you around. Oh, it's just health, but we don't need it because we have full health. Obviously, come on. What are we? A guy that doesn't have full health? No. Come on, not today. It's serious. Oh, damn it. I shouldn't have tried to shoot him. I should have just dodged. Shucks.
Well, I must say, I overwhelmingly agree.
I didn't beat him, but that's okay. I'll beat him another day. There's a lot of stuff with games like that, you know, that you figure out along the way, like, oh, I can make myself stronger by doing this thing, or there's other weapons you can get, or there's other things that you can do to make yourself more powerful to fight the boss. It's one of the things I love about those kinds of games, because it's not about beating the boss and going to the next level. I mean, it is, obviously, but the bosses are unique and specific, and each one of them is its own little experience, you know? I like that, because then you get to know them. It's almost like with Doom, you know, you can reference certain characters, and people who've played that game and who know that game know those characters and they know what you're talking about. I like that. It's so much better than games where bad guys are just bad guys. I mean, I guess some of the bad guys in that last game were a little uninspired, you know? I gotta say, I'm kind of tired of shooting big spiders, you know? Like, I feel like it's like it almost feels lazy at this point when it's shooting big spiders. It's like your first game, you have big spiders that come out. Okay, there you go, big spider. You got it out of your system. Now do something neat. That's just me. I've never been fond of spiders. I'm not afraid of them. I'm just I'm put off by them. You know? I don't respect them. It's really what it comes down to, I think. So now, before we leave, we have to cleanse the palette. And by palette, I mean the visual palette. We need some colors. We need the outdoors. We need to go outside for a little bit before we go to bed. Raid, would you agree with me?
Wow, yes, I strongly agree.
All right. So what should we do?
I love seeing you put those stupid robots in their place.
Oh, those stupid robots from RoboQuest?
Yeah.
All right.
Kill those robo bastards.
Well, Raid wants me to kill those robo bastards.
Decimate all lame robo bozos.
And decimate all lame robo bozos? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So that's what we're going to do. Quick game of RoboQuest, and then we're going to call it a night, my friends. Let's do it. And I think we're going to try to go precision on this one as well. I'm feeling precision today, so we're going to do a precision run. What options do we have here? Okay. Here we go. Bullet damage has a chance to generate an explosion on hit. I like those. I like those explosion things. They're big and they're loud and they're fun. I'll take these shotguns, but we're really focused on the precision here, so probably going to get rid of them, and I'm not going to build for them. So I'm not going to get cores specifically to support these guys. Whoops, am I going the right way? Yeah. All right. No, I don't want that. I really like this gun so much. All right, we're gonna add, we're gonna go here because that's gonna give us one more towards our precision, and that's what we're building for, so we're all in. Ouch. Oh, you know what? I think we have this on the hardest difficulty mode right now. I think. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, sweet. Precision. Very exciting. Okay. Oh, hey, yeah. They had those dual crossbows over there. Oh, what should we do? All right, the carbine increases weapon max ammo by 50%. That one, what? Oh, wow. The dual crossbows increase your movement speed. They increase the projectile speed as well. Huh. Oh, it's tough. And it bounces. All right, I think I should take those. I'm going to stick this guy in there. And I'm going to grab those. All right. Bullet damage also deals shock damage, allowing you to stun targets. That's good. That's very good. We can already stun them by punching them. And stunning is really handy in this game. I'll take it, but it's not the right color. Oh, wait. Wait. Oh, it's gone. Where did it go? Aw. Oh, well. Jerk. Hey, there we go. Nice. Come on, you guys. All right, so now I got plus 40% precision damage, and both my weapons are precision, so that's nice. And then plus 16% critical damage. So this is good. This is good. This guy will be a piece of cake. Actually, I haven't played him on this mode, this hard mode. This is actually the a hard mode plus, because I beat the bad guy and I unlocked an additional difficulty mode. And maybe this is not it. I don't think it's hard enough, frankly, to be it. But I was checking it out earlier, and I didn't change it back, so that's what made me think that this must be the hard mode. Did it. Rank C, but hey, we did it. That's all that matters. Oh yeah, all right. Yeah, I'll go with this one now. God damn it, come on. Okay, 45 plus precision damage and 18% critical damage now. We're just getting more and more stronger. More and more stronger. Soon we'll be unstoppable. Damn it. Explosions deal shock damage and 15% increased damage. All right. Because I have my bullets that sometimes do explosion and sometimes shock. And now if they're doing both, they're like shocking explosions. Oh, shoot. No! Oh man. Close. All right, we're okay. That only cost us almost 2 lives, but that's okay because we're still here. We're still going. Oh gosh. Don't tell me that. I'm just happy to make it out of there alive. Oh, goodness. Okay. I don't know if this is the right idea because this one, look at increase. Wait, where is it? Increase weapon max ammo by 50%. This doesn't have that. So, I mean, everything has its pros and cons, you know? And I'm not super familiar with all these weapons yet, so don't exactly know what I'm grabbing. I like this thing though, whatever it is. I'm a big fan. Whoa, it's close. You can't touch the purple things. Damn it, damn it. I hate getting frozen. Health, health, health. Yes, thank you. I will be so happy to take this health and run away. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh, man. Felt like we were really on a roll that time. But I was wondering when it was going to end because, look, let's see. Yep, I knew it. I knew it was a little bit harder than normal, especially there at that second half. So yeah, the Heroes +2 is an additional difficulty mode that you get when you beat the game, or what's in the game at this point, which is only 2 bosses. And I know if you've been following along, you'll realize what that means. Yes. Yes, I did beat the Caterpillar boss. I did. And it was awesome. I wish you could have been there. But alas, it was during the middle of the night. Nobody was around to see it. I was all alone. Just me and... Were you there, Raid?
Wow, actually I absolutely agree with that.
Sometimes I just don't understand him.
No.
But we beat the Caterpillar, and it was so cool. And I can't wait to go back. That level is super fun. It's super, super fun. I want to do it again. I wish there was a way I could go directly to him. I know, Nemo, I know, but we will do it. We'll do it again. One day. But not today. Because today's it. Today is over. For some of you, today has already begun. And for you, today is my tomorrow. Tomorrow, your today, will be my time travel. They say it doesn't exist. I say oh yeah? Tell that to Anwar. All right? Tell that to Citizen Sleeve. They know. Tell that to old Lloyd Carnigan. Lloyd Carnigan. One time, he got a package and he was yelling, "I got my box, I got it, I got the box, it's here, everyone, it's here." And we all go running down there. And on the way down, someone fell down the stairs. And then they got stuck. It was really sad. But I mean, we had to see what was in the package. And they would have wanted to know what was in the package too. So we went to go see. We were going to come back, of course. And Lloyd's over there. "What took you guys so long?" "Oh, yeah. Well, Steve fell down the stairs and he got stuck." "Well, where is he?" "Well, he's stuck, Lloyd." "Oh, well." That's when he opened the package and it was awesome. We went back to go get Steve and show him, but by then he was gone, which was very strange considering the state that he was in. We all would have thought it, I don't know, at least unlikely for him to have wandered off on his own. Never saw him again. Old Steve. Never saw him again. But Lloyd, when he got that package, he was just so happy. Made it all worth it. And that's why we put up those signs near the space stairs. "Hey, has anyone seen Steve?" Nobody ever did. That's okay. I hope you all have a good night and a good morning. And to those of you who are watching this in the future, I hope you have a great day. And if you're a member of the TRICOM, by all means, stop by the live chat. Say hi. Yeah, right now, of course. While you're watching this video. It's a live chat. That's what it's for. Go say hi. We'll meet you in there. All right, everybody. Dr. Ravenholm, Nemo, Critical, all of you, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a good evening. And I will most definitely see you tomorrow for more Horizon Zero Dawn with a Steam controller. And I'm very excited, I might add, so excited that Ghost Runner comes out tomorrow and we're not even going to be playing it because I'm too excited about Horizon Zero Dawn. All right, everybody. Come back tomorrow. We'll hang out some more. Hope you had a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Welcome our new inducted member, Critical Composer. And if you're watching this and you would like to be a member of the TRICOM, membership is open and available until the end of the year, at which point membership will close. And becoming inducted will be much more restricted. If you'd like to get in, now is the time to do it. So check out the link in the description of the video. Hop on over and start your onboarding process today. Come be part of the TRICOM. Best vibes in the galaxy. Raid came up with that. I've been using it ever since. All right, everybody. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you tomorrow.